Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Well, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I heard she's half black and half Asian.
When I played that audio on my SiriusXM radio program on Thursday, many callers who self-identified as African American were quick to tell me that those men were the exception, not the rule. Some described them as low information voters, no different than you'd find among whites.
Shut up, bitch!
And homie, you got it wrong. Homie ain't getting on just 'cause homie got a song.
That's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Welcome back to the channel. G-Mac back with a joint. Like, subscribe, comment, and with that, let's take this walk. All right, let's watch this clip from Fox News. Trying to do what CNN just did. That's get the thought to the people who can actually swing the black vote, especially in those historically conservative states, and that would be black men. You know, let's go.
The barbershop is the center of everything in the community. If you want to know something, politics, what's happening in the streets, any type of deals,
Damn, this
you
one
come to the
long.
barbershop. The DNC is here in Chicago. How do y'all feel about that?
It's a really interesting discussion. We're going to find out, after this convention, how the American people feel about their pocketbooks.
Tell me about the people that come and sit in your chair. What do they say is, what's normally the #1 issue they feel is facing the country right now? Finances?
Finances. The economy.
They tell me that they just they want to see a change in inflation, prices.
I think taxes are too high. Groceries are too high. Taxes are too high. Gas is too high. It's just too high.
All the immigrants came in and they're giving, it's like the stuff they have for the Americans, they're giving it to the immigrants that's coming in.
It hurts black people more than anything. Black men particularly like to work with their hands. They like to drive trucks. And, those are jobs that, an illegal can come in and underbid them third world prices and put them out of work.
Who do you think is responsible for them, giving them the benefits and allowing them to come over?
Biden. Trump was trying to keep them out, so to speak, as much as he could, but Biden just let the gate open.
Who would win?
Said nicely.
You speak to Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
50-50.
It's still a 50-50 race.
Yeah, it's up in the air. Some people like Kamala because she represents change and she's different.
Correct.
Some people like Trump because they feel like he's more business-minded. So it's up in the air.
It's a coin flip.
Are they gonna go for Kamala?
And why do you think they're gonna go for Kamala?
Because they made it about history now.
I would vote for Kamala.
So when you were telling me about the #1 issue, talking about illegal immigration and them coming to Chicago, she represents the same thing as Biden. You said Trump fixed it, was trying to fix it. So why would you double down and vote for Kamala?
This boy.
Like I said, vote
I ain't
for
gonna look
her
at
is because
this boy.
I think it's time for a woman president.
What do you say to the brothers that say,
We doomed.
I'm just trying to, life was just better for me under the last administration?
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Especially people in our industry.
But you do hear it, don't you?
I hear it, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's really enlightening to hear individuals start to change their political direction. I think it's time that blacks in general need to boost our political IQ. Stop being blindly faithful to a one-party system that doesn't work for us.
Growing up, you choose to be like a Democrat, but they really don't know the history of it. It's time to, to start thinking about like thinking outside the box.
Basically, most of us, I believe, we voted Democrat because that's what we was brought up to do. You go to the poll, they say vote Democrat, vote Democrat. But I don't really see no change that they say they're doing.
Everything you're hearing from the Democrats are already things that they failed at over 30 years. Blacks are struggling more than any other demographic. We got the highest prison rate, highest high school dropout rate, highest murder rate. What's in it for us?
Most blacks are conservative.
Reality.
if the Republican Party could just learn how to communicate, and the reason why they can't communicate is they don't get us. But a lot of people are waking up right now, as you can see, just speaking to the brothers and sisters in this shop. And you know how many barbershops and beauty salons there are throughout the country?
This same conversation is happening pretty much in every barbershop.
Everywhere, man, and it's changing.
That's great, Lawrence.
Let me tell you, it was like being back at home. And I credit the barbershop with making me someone that could do TV, because you debate, you got to defend your issues, they'll laugh at you, go back and forth with you. But it was interesting because you would think that I was in Idaho somewhere or South Dakota in a diner, because they're saying the same things that all of those people were saying, which is the economy is bad right now, inflation is killing us, and the border is a huge issue for the men that I spoke with. And it's very insulting for them to be struggling and working hard, and then you decide that you're just gonna give benefits to people that didn't come to the country the right way. I think they are the secret weapon in this election. Black males, whoever can disrupt that will win. If Donald Trump gets 30% of the black males' support, the election is over.
The biggest and most glaring difference from the two visits to the barbershops is the reaction of CNN to the reactions. They get so mad when black people question their agenda, even after about a century of blindly voting for them. You can't even raise your hand and be like, hey, I know what the base you target the most for every election, but do the least for. And I know you've been in power these last 4 years of the country's collapse, but do you think there could maybe possibly be an initiative specifically for? No. Put your fucking hand down. And yet, like the brother in the Fox News clip, outside of just fear-mongering and shaming, the black community, specifically gay and beta, black males and women, are all engaging in cognitive dissonance. You can't list your concerns about her or be aware of her abuse of power, specifically as Attorney General, and then turn around and say shit like, I'm voting for the woman president, or I'm voting for the quarter undisclosed black confirmed the presidential candidate. Now, both sides are telling half-truths as far as it comes to Kamala's history as either an asset or a detriment to the black community she panders to. It kind of breaks down between her time as a prosecutor and an attorney general. Kind of. As a prosecutor, she had a fair share of pro-black community speeches and initiatives to balance out the inevitable anti-black nature of her prosecutorial position. But as an attorney general, she was niggas' worst nightmare. But Google is free and I'm out of time. Till next time.
Ain't gotta say shit, you already know how to take over. Immaculate, I'm a